So, true or false? The value of the internet lies in its connections. But some connections are more valuable than others. The value of the internet lies in its connections. The economics of the internet are often tied to determining the value of a communications network. The value of networks. We got to study the value of a network. We got to determine if this network is right for us. Is it right for life? Is it right for my life? It is time we put focus on networking. It is time we educate to better our connections on the internet, therefore creating value within our platform, within our networking system, within our internet. It is time we educate. It's time to study networks and the possibilities of what we could do on the internet. A tool that conquers time and space. How are we going to connect for the future of us? Human interaction is all that is. Awareness, being aware of these interactions, is your experience. Guys, I'm trying to learn and educate for all of us. Plain and simple, I want to live easy. Don't y'all want to live easy? If y'all want to, then we must value a network. We must value what a man says. We must value and work towards what we believe and what we want. If you want an easier and more simple life, then, my God, you must work for it. You must create value in your networking system. You must educate in such a way so you understand why you're using this network. Do you know why you're using Facebook? Do you know why you're using Twitter? Can we do the same things on a different network, yet the underlying purpose of that network is to produce wealth for all of us to enjoy? That's a question you have to ask yourself. That is an education. That is a valuable question when it comes to internet, networks, and all that could be. The value of networking is real. And if we can't create profits simply by using a network, then that network is not valuable to us. It's not as valuable as it could be. It is not applied for greatness. It is not measured. Guys, why do you use Facebook? If it's to connect with people, then we got an answer. If it's to generate wealth, we have an answer. What is the next network that people will create for life, for us? What is it? I know what I want to create within a network. I'm asking you, what do you want to create within a network? How do you want to socialize? Do you want to use a Facebook-generated wealth creational system so that we can fly and ride? Do you want to create such an economic transition that we now have selective capitalism? Because you can't capitalize everything on life, can you? Are you supposed to capitalize on human life? Or are you supposed to communicate and socialize within certain aspects of human life to accentuate our being? Great questions. Sounds like an awesome education. Yeah, I freaking know. I mean, guys, we gotta get smarter as a system of life, as a system within life. Okay? If we don't have a network that is fully devoted for our living system, how? I mean, Jesus, how how can our main communicational platform be social media without any application, without any learning or education or anything? I mean, the value of networking is defined by what this platform is willing to do. What has Facebook done for us? They use you to gain their profits. Where are their profits going? If we demand more out of life, plain and simple, we'll get more. It ain't hard. There is no magical recipe. It's finite and real. It's physical. If we demand more out of life, it will become. It will be. All you ever needed was a little organization, a little cooperation. You got organization, cooperation. That's all you need to make a stand, create a statement. So, you tell me. What is the evolution of networking? Is it generating profits and showing where these profits go so we can I mean, if you create an open company like that, an open networking system where corruption will not exist, and really you're just transparent, you become a diamond dynasty because we're see-through. You know exactly why we're doing what we're doing, and and we keep it open, and we allow you, the user, to vote and determine where our money goes because you help create this wealth generation, this wealth creation. It is time we socialize our consumerism in a certain aspect of life, in a certain way. Why do we do things? Why would we socialize our wealth creation on a social network? For me, I want to create a tighter niche within life. I want to bond deeper. I want to meet cool people. I want to travel the world. So, if we're not utilizing each other to the best of our ability, then what's the point? I mean, guys. You got to start thinking for yourselves on what's possible. You've got to start thinking for yourselves. You got to ask these questions. Why do I network? Why do I, more importantly, why do I use this network? If I can hammer anything in your mind today, why do you use this network? And And how can a network give back to my life? These are questions that must be pursued. How can a network give back to my life? Why do I choose this gym over the next gym? Why do I choose Burger King over McDonald's? Why do I choose a networking platform? That is, whoa! If you begin to ask these questions, the wheels will churn, and we will simply figure out why we use networks, why we use a certain network, why we choose to use a network. And we created something. We came together and we chose, okay, that's why we use this. Because they give us one free vacation every year. That was the greatness of their network application. Social networking is the way. It is the education. It is the bond. It is the only, dude, it has the potential to connect all people any which way possible. To me, that is a limitless opportunity, limitless potential within human life. Why do you use a network? Networking, the reasons for why you choose to use a network should be the reasons why you get up every day in life. It's for your deepest beliefs. Why you use a network. Because that affects your life tenfold, whether you know it or not. Facebook affects your life. And it makes no sense to me that we don't connect on a more functional and efficient level within a tool that conquers time and space, therefore information forever flowing right then and there. No longer writing letters and waiting for that letter to get there to make a move. Our efficiency, it's weak. Why do you use a social network? And more or less, the most important question in this day of age is, what can a social network do for life? What is it? What actually could it do? That is a great question. It's my education that leads to that. What can a social network do for human life? That is the greatest question I believe I can pursue in my life. We are social beings. We work to have fun. We work to enjoy. We work to create entertainment. We work to laugh. And if laughing and create beauty and create memories is not what you are about, then you should not even pursue this question of what a network can do for your life. A social network, an intellectual network. What can a network do for your life? Guys, that is the greatest question I could ever think of. That is my basis of work. That is the greatest education I can pursue. That is the love that will shine and the beauty that will get created. and education. What can a network do for life? The ultimate Facebook challenge. What can your network do for us? And if you do this, you become the next Mark Zuckerberg. If you can show people why people should come to your network, then they will. And if they agree with it and they actually see the benefits of your network over another. The study of networking is huge. It is huge. And I don't care who creates the better network, whether it's me or not. As long as I push y'all forward and open the envelope, I'm good with it. Because life is about bettering each other, about enjoying each other, caring for each other. There is no competition. I mean, there's certain competition in sports and stuff like that. Judgments they take away from your creativity. My point being is that I want to create a social network to see what can be done. And if we get excited about this, you could be the next Mark Zuckerberg. Would you be down for that? This is the next step in life. This is the next step in networking. To create the study of networking and to see why we use certain networks and what's the point in using networks. The evolution of networking will come from the education of networking. And if you can show people why they should use your product, they will. I mean, granted, it has to be the best reasoning and it has to produce the best result. So yeah, you got some work to do. But that's it. You got work and results, stuff like that. The study of networking. Why do I pursue the study of networking? Because I simply want to. I know the benefits that it will create within my life, the responsibilities that it will add, the morality that it will show, the comfort that I will feel. I mean, you don't gotta tell me why I do certain things, because I know why I'm doing this. To better myself. That's why we work, right? To better ourselves. So, why would you want to use a network? Why would you? Why would you want to use a network? Guys, I'm out. I mean, it's just questions that must be worked. Questions that must be answered so that we can enjoy better and simpler. Nothing will ever change until it is worked for and established. That is a law of life. It cannot. For magically things to appear, it just doesn't seem right to me. How can they stay and how can they establish if people do not understand? So yes, let's create the ultimate Facebook challenge where I say all universities, build your team. Build your network. Show why we come and why we live life. Show people why we're here. Share and indulge. I mean, by God, at least have an answer, a good answer for why you choose to use a certain network. Because the evolution of networking is the reasoning for why you choose a certain network. The evolution of networking is the reasoning behind why you choose to use a network. And that reasoning will reside and it will float and it will stay. And daily you will feel it and you will enjoy it and you will take comfort in it. The reasoning why you choose the network will be the greatest reason. The greatest, I mean, dude. I don't know. Shit. Why you choose to use a network, that is the action and the result, the influence. Man, getting lost in the sauce. Networking, guys. The education on networking, the study of networking. I hope somebody applies it. I hope somebody builds something where people can understand why they use a certain thing. And if we can begin to choose why we use things and why we do what we do, we can have greater organization to get the things we want in life. And really, that's what it's about. Organizing to get what we want in life. That is the study of networking. That is why we come together. That is why we build. So we can organize and cooperate. So we can instill within human life the beauty of us. The study of networking is the greatest thing I can pursue in my life. And if you think so too, if you think that you need a better reason for choosing to use a network, then let's make one. Let's define one. Let's create a result. And it will be done. It simply will be done. Guys, I'm out. I can talk to y'all forever about starting this education and choosing the evolution of networking, which is simply an education by us. But you gotta want it. You gotta want to better your life. You gotta want to understand, and you gotta want to just simply do these certain things. And if you choose to do this, we can the creation of what we can create would be so magnificent, so awe-inspiring, that it would blow you away and blow your mind every day. You can be thanking God every day. And when people didn't know where to turn to, they turned towards each other. Because that is human life on earth. That is the story of us. There is no other making of the making. We're in the making. Here, we are an economy. And our economy defines us. It defines our environment. It defines our well-being. Choose a greater network that pursues a better living condition. Choose something. Choose anything. But, oh my God, please have a reason for why you choose to use a network. We gotta, the reason I like my gym is that the people in there are so nice and friendly and fun. They genuinely want to be there. And that's why I'm there. That's why I chose to be there. How are we going to choose, or for what reasons are we going to choose to use a network? That will define and elevate our life. Oh, it's so easy. It's so easy. Ah. It's so easy, guys. If you make this step with me, if you choose to reason a better network, then that will be the result. And we will get answers and we will fucking live. But you gotta choose. To build a network, to me, is the greatest thing my mind can do. The greatest health my soul can feel. Why do you network? Is it simply to connect with people, which is Facebook's motto? Or could it be something more? Could it be something better? And the answer is always yes. You want to know why? The answer is yes. Because Facebook is open and it connects with people. But when you create a reason for why you choose to use a network, more than just to connect with people, but to establish and transition within an economy that is destined. I mean, this is destined to happen. It will happen. It must happen. Life wants to be connected on a deeper level. I want it connected on a deeper level. The study of networking. The ultimate Facebook challenge. An education pursued for us. Sounds pretty cool to me. But anyways, I'm out. Y'all be good.